Girls, it's been going down in the Amberverse. We've all seen Emily's weird Instagram posts mourning her fiancé that passed away while also not so subtly shading Amber at the same time. She also recently hinted that Amber conveniently let Rarity out on purpose when she asked Amber to leave her home. But this time, Emily posted this cryptic message to her Instagram feed yesterday, hinting at a tell-all with Mr. Snowflake. It says, "With how hot it is lately, it's wild to think snowflakes will be back before we know it," with a snowflake emoji, sparking mixed reactions. Maybe she was just talking about the weather, but the majority agreed that she was hinting she's been talking to Snowflake. Well, Snowflake took to his community tab post to confirm he has in fact been talking to Emily. His post says, "Been speaking to Emily, obviously. Been a very hard listen. Well, over text, but you know what I mean. We spoke about the emotional and physical abuse from Amber. We discussed Rarity. She sent me over screenshots of messages Amber sent to her on the day Rarity went missing. Amber, I think you better make a quick video and sort your Rarity missing story out. We discussed the breakup and post-breakup. I'll make a simple video soon as I get a chance and get the video up fast as possible. I'll keep you all updated." Amber got wind of all of this and went live at 3 a.m. and crashed the f*** out. She titled the live, "We have been in a relationship the whole time."
I should have put the word toxic in the title. And then I get another text. "I have video proof of you being terrible to me, of me reacting to your betrayal, me unmedicated with BPD. Correct. Stop texting me." Like, how much longer can I stay silent? And the whole time I'm sitting here thinking how I don't want to hurt Tommy. I literally hate even referring to her as Tommy because we all know, but we haven't been together this whole time. This whole time. And I have seen the things that she has said to me, I mean, about me, whether that be in comments, whether that be in private messages. She had a whole Reddit where she made fun of my body. Someone on Reddit literally said, "How do you guys think Amberlynn would be when she loses all the weight?" My girlfriend replied, "She'd probably look like melting ice cream or a melted candle." My girlfriend behind my back was calling me Porcahontas. When I was in Wisconsin, I genuinely was the most miserable I've been, and I had to literally fake that shit real good. I had to fake that shit real good because it's like it's hard to be like human and be broadcasted on YouTube. My mom wanted me to leave Tommy, just constantly telling me break up with her, like still like literally from yesterday, just leave her, just leave her. Like, my mom knows everything. I have never been with someone so vindictive and like genuinely like scary in my life, and I feel afraid to say anything. I've been afraid to say anything this whole time. I did not want to hurt her, and she wanted nothing to do with online, but then she would say all these awful things. Like, any argument that happened in Wisconsin was due to a betrayal that I found out that she was doing right next to me. Imagine having BPD, unregulated, unmedicated, and finding out just betrayal, 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 betrayal. Like, you go crazy. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and go into detail. The one thing that I would like to say, so how this all like started is like she literally told me, "I promise I will never hurt you again." I mean, this is genuinely what she would say to me every single time she hurt me. But as of recently, like, once I found out the Reddit thing and once, like, she insinuated that I let Rarity out on purpose, and I don't know what it was, but after every single thing that she put me through, which all the personal, like, I'm not even gonna go into detail in this moment unless she wants to pop off, like, I'll pop off and react back. But something about this last time, like, genuinely broke me. I don't remember what it was, but like we had a normal relationship argument, which happens. Like, you express to your partner how you feel. Whenever I would express how I feel, she would just go absolutely insane on me. I would try to process in my brain that like that's her defense mechanism. But it was like 2 days ago, I just calmly expressed to her like how I felt about something. It's like every single time we get in an argument, she goes online and says something awful to me. And I just got a text from her saying, "I'm going to release the video then to prove how you are." I'm literally half naked in that video, so please don't. That was me in a BPD meltdown. I'm literally half naked. You threatening me repeatedly. Like, literally, she's threatening me as I'm on here, you guys. Like, as I'm on here. Like, you guys don't even understand. She made me more crazy than I've ever felt in my actual entire life. And it makes me not want to protect her anymore. So I go on to Instagram tonight. I replied to Corky Love Rose. I happened to click another message, and they were like, you know who is talking to Snowflake, and I was genuinely so confused. I didn't know you know who. I didn't know who that was. And I was like, there's no way to call me again. I was like, there's no way. Because she promised me she would stop this. Because she knew I wouldn't say anything. I was constantly just letting her say whatever the she wanted. Haven't you guys noticed that I would never say anything? So then I go to Snowflake's little community tab, and that's when I saw it. We're talking about Rarity again. And that's when I knew I'm actually officially done with Emily. Like, I've never been more done in my actual life. The truth about Rarity, only the people closest to me know, and only Emily knows. The truth is, we're sitting in Emily's truck. I would sit in the passenger seat, and Emily would sit in the driving seat, and she would smoke cigarettes. She does not smoke in her house. So we would sit there for hours. So since we're both sitting on our phones in her truck, I saw her talking to this girl named Andrea. Flashback 2 weeks prior, I saw her talking to Andrea. They were talking badly about me. And I was like, who's Andrea? She tells me it's a girl from work. Okay. Then it was a week ago. I mean, at the time we're sitting in that truck, I'm talking about Rarity night, okay? I see Andrea again. And I was like, why do you keep like talking badly, being suspicious with this Andrea girl? Oh, just this girl from work. And I was like, well, can you stop talking badly about me? Blah, 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 blah. I find out that night that this is a hater, someone that genuinely hates me more than anything in this world, that Emily became friends with. And they would just sit there and talk bad while I'm literally sleeping next to her in her fucking bed, bro. So I told her, I was like, please stop talking to her because that thing hurts. Like, that genuinely hurts me. I would never do that to you, ever. So I believe that she would never talk to her again. Well, here we are, sitting in her truck again, and her stupid little message pops up. And then I see that they're talking again. So then I say, let me see your phone. I go into her little, it's like where you can see what apps you were on that day or whatever. And I noticed that she was on like, I want to sit here and say, I'm sorry, Emily, for doing this, but I have to. This is not fair. You've done this. She messaged me and said, you need to stop this immediately. Then why did you do what you did? And I noticed that she was on Tumblr. It was like the most random thing in the world because, like, me and her were like very open. I don't want to say what I saw. Okay, just know that what I saw her looking at on Tumblr literally broke me. So I instantly went to her Tumblr app, bam, in my face. Okay, I don't want to go into detail. Genuinely, I don't. I noticed that there was this app, not an app, a website. Just know that I saw things and read things and seen things that literally broke me and destroyed me. Okay, like look at me. I look like a fucking freak. This is how I looked almost every day in Wisconsin, might I add. I got really fucking upset, obviously. No, I never destroyed her ex's photo. So we get in a big fight. I'm telling you, it was off the chain. That I think it was like 5 a.m. or something. He ended up leaving her home through the kitchen door, which is the sliding glass door. She left. She likes to say that you guys see me. I'm over 500 pounds. I walk very slow. This, I don't want to share it, is Amber subconscious telling her not to lie. No, actually, it's Amber subconscious still being a decent human, and also it's embarrassing for me. So, you, Rachel. Sit down and spin. She leaves through the glass door, leaves the door open. I did not notice because I did not go near the door. I was sitting at the kitchen table waiting for her to come home. And that's when I noticed the cold breeze. Emily left the fucking door open. And she booked it so fast she didn't even close the door. It was just a lot. In my brain, I was thinking, there's no way Rarity got out. We're good. But it was the next day when I was like, something really just does not seem right. I haven't seen Rarity all day. And I'm thinking, oh my god, I've been taking the blame this whole fucking time. The fact that she's threatening to share a video of me half naked. If you guys have ever seen BPD rage from betrayal and constant, I'm gonna. I think she's a narcissist. I've never said that about anyone in my life, and I tried so hard to love her through it all. She would do all of these fucking things behind my back. Imagine how she treated me behind closed doors. Like she was my best friend for 13 months. I'm telling you, there were times where she was so horrible, calling me fat ass. The first time she ever called me a fat ass was in Wisconsin, and I'm telling you, my jaw was on the floor. Calling me off. I hate you. I'm a waste of space. I'm a leech on society. Like the most awful things were said to me. If you share a video of me during a BPD meltdown where I'm half naked, due to your betrayal, that's when suing will happen. You have silenced me for far too long, and finally, the time that I speak up, you're gonna go like below the belt. Just the worst you could do. Is there anything you could tell us about what you saw on Tumblr? Just imagine, just think about it for 2 seconds while I'm laying next to her in bed. I just wanted her to love me as much as I loved her. And then that fucking Andrea girl that she would talk to, I ended up messaging her and I was just like, can you please leave Emily alone? Like, it's weird. She ended up messaging me this whole thing about how much she hates me. And I'm like, how can Emily correspond with someone like this if she's supposed to be in love with me? Like, I don't get it. I'm not gonna like sit here and stick up for her, but like, she was like blackmailed. Emily was blackmailed by people. I should be fucking showering right now. I should be fucking washing my hair. No, we're not together anymore. Like, this is me actually. I mean, it's absolutely done. Like, how else would we ever like? Yeah, this is it. What about the sweetest, gentlest love? That's how it was in the beginning. It was so perfect in the beginning. We had the whole things with the Colleen and the everything at the fan with the feeder and the this and that. Like, that definitely got in the way of our relationship. When did we actually break up? Like, today? No, Gabby, absolutely not. Nothing like that. It was just bigger girls. No! Oh my god, no! It was f***ing bigger girls, bro, that were naked. Man, I'm sorry. It was literally just her looking at fat people, okay? I'm tired of lying for other people. I'm sending her Snapchats of Wasabi and Romeo. I sent a Snapchat of my body because I know she likes it. All while she's talking to Snowflake? What kind of weird, warped relationship was I in? And I just kept allowing it. I'm done with relationships. I'm done. It really doesn't make sense why she was with you. She was steadily talking shit about you to everyone. Someone said you may love her, but she has to hate you to do this. You know what? I genuinely thought the same thing. All she wanted was my body. I was just a body to her. I said that to her multiple times. Andrea is this old woman who's like a narcissist herself. Like, you know how many times I wanted to message Alexis and just say you were right? All these reaction channels want to do is see me miserable because when they viewed me as someone who just got into a new relationship, they hated Emily. They hated her. And now that we're not together anymore, they're all, oh, I've been talking to her. She publicly accused you of doing what you are now accusing her regarding your pet. I'm not accusing her of nothing. I know what happened. I was there. Why did we now break up? Because this is what would always happen. We would get in a little normal argument like all couples do. She would take it to the extreme and then she would go online publicly bash me somehow, some way. And then she would see how hurt it made me. And then she would say, I will never do it again. Finally, when she reached out to Snowflake, I said to myself, we're donezo. She hates Snowflake. Like when you're in a relationship with someone, you're supposed to love them, respect them, care for them. You're supposed to be safe with them. I'm not safe with her. Why stay with her? I'm not. Obviously, everyone warned you about Emily. See, the thing is, people just genuinely sometimes don't want to see me happy. And it was like that also with Feline. Like, even though Feline was not really on camera, like, people harassed her workplace, her HR team. The haters get their way. I'm alone. You deserve these women and everything they bring. Okay. It's mutual type deal because we would always do this. We would get in an argument and then we would both be like, we're done, we're done. And then she would go and contact a hater or a Reddit or a reaction channel. Normally, her reaching out to Snowflake would have been part of the pattern, but I need to respect myself. It is mutual. It was literally mutual with me and Feline. That does happen. I don't know what type of life you lived. You stayed with her even after she commented suggesting you let Rarity out. Yeah. Said she was sorry. She said she didn't know why she did that. She said she would never do it again. She's good at twisting things. I'm telling you. No, we did not break up for the millionth time. I was just trying to protect her because she was being blackmailed. Like, she was getting these crazy text messages like, "Do you think she ever loved you or all just a game?" Oh, no, I don't think she loves me anymore. Like, I think she genuinely stopped loving me. If I could turn back time, my mom hated seeing me like that. If I could find a way. Yeah. Damn, I look fat. I can lose weight now. I'm gonna go on a diet. Ugh, what do you guys think? The Snowflake stuff will blow over. I just don't understand why he wants to like hurt me so bad in like every angle possible. Like it's the most unhinged thing I've ever seen. Emily was talking shit to another person on Instagram about me during one of our arguments, but she was talking to someone, and that person is the one who told Hexacona, Romeo's in a playful mood. Who told you all this was happening? I got a message on Instagram. Hey, I don't know if you know this, but Snowflake's been talking to you know who, and made a short post about what they talked about, sending you good vibes. The never ends. And I was like, you know who? I was thinking like Beck or something because I genuinely did not think my girlfriend was gonna do this again. Well, no longer my girlfriend, but is there anything else in your relationship with Emily you're lying about? Well, yeah, I'm not gonna reveal everything. I have never hit Emily. I never hit Beck. I never hit who else have I been in a relationship with? Destiny, never hit Crystal. The list can go on and on. If you could, you would. Your body doesn't allow. Huh? You saying if I could hit someone, I would? I can throw this at someone's head. I could take this and throw it. Get over it. I'm not physically point blank peer. Why did you take blame for Rarity if it was her protecting her? My biggest thing is I wanted people to like her. No one was gonna like her because of her past. Well, all the reaction channels love her now. When I've seen the few videos of Hecticana, he thinks I'm lying about everything that comes out of my mouth. And I haven't lied about a single fucking thing that he thinks I'm lying about. I lost my best friend. I lost her fur babies. I had to do it. I had to. That's all I got, folks. That's all she wrote. You guys want to go shower with me? Inverted elbows. Is that a fat joke? Can't wait to see how evil you were when you're exposed. Okay. I mean, I turned evil due to betrayal. Yes, I did. And that's like one of the only times. So good for me. I wasn't a raging the whole time, even though that's what I was called. Emily said it to your face or in text. Which part? Both, though, if you're talking about the. My favorite was when she told me she wants to knock my teeth down my throat. That was my favorite. While we were looking for Rarity in the truck. That one was to my face, so you wouldn't be able to see that in text. But like my mom knows like everything. I called her all the time and she was begging me to come home and I would constantly say I am, and then my mom would schedule to come pick me up. Tommy would genuinely, like, she would become nicer, and like, she was like crying one time that she didn't want me to leave and she wanted me to stay. So then when she was at work one time, I made her spaghetti dinner and like Caesar salad and like garlic bread. I wrote her a cute little note and I told her, you know what, I decided to stay. And like, she was so happy that she cried. Like, she would like do this thing where it was like vicious, vicious. I would say I'm leaving, and then she would become nice. And then, so her room, like, I'm not gonna lie, we both like have ADHD and ADHD piles. So her room would get like, she would have her pile of dirty clothes, and she also had a rug and like a huge dog bed. And then I had Twinkie's dog bed. So it was a very crowded place. I tripped over her rug. I landed into her. She fell on the ground. Like, as that's happening, I'm trying to get her, like, as she's falling, I go to grab her off the ground. It didn't work out very well. She still landed on the floor. And then she started like hysterically, how come you pushed me? I'm like, what is actually happening? I'm not gonna lie and say I'm not toxic. I feel like a lot of people with BPD are, and a lot of people with BPD aren't. I don't ever try to make BPD like seem some sort of way. Everything that like led to me to be like super hysterical was because of something that I found out that she was doing behind my back. It's like scary to be in this position because it's like I know how she is, and it's like she's plotting her revenge right now, and it's like that's the part that I'm afraid of. It's gonna be really, really pathetic when I say it out loud because it's pathetic thinking it. As I've also thought it for a while, but like I didn't mind being someone's fetish as long as they also loved my heart, as long as they loved who I was as a person. I don't know if you guys know the song "Fetish" by Selena Gomez. Like, we would even listen to that in Wisconsin together. And like the way that she would look at me, like I've never been like desired like that ever. And when it's something like you experience for the first time, it's like, whoa. So that's how it feels. But it's like the way she would hurt me, it's like she forgot that I was like human. I wanted everyone to know that we were still together. Like, I wanted everyone to know. So I'm sorry for lying about that. But like, I'm not sorry for hiding all the like tea of it all. It was like the end for real. She was responding to my Snapchats as if everything was fine. But little did I know she was behind my back talking to Snowflake. We were literally together. Oh, she would constantly tell me that she was gonna sue me if I ever talked about her. While we were in a relationship, might I add you. She's claiming property damages because her dog pees on her carpet, and then Twinkie also was peeing on her carpet. They both were peeing on the carpet. So what I did was I bought this really expensive, I bought 2 of them, like, gate type thing to block the, yeah, there was pee pads down as well, just for, like, at night when we were both sleeping. Like, I tried to fix it, like, genuinely, and then I ended up buying a whole steam cleaner for her. Like, I tried to fix it, bro. But it's crazy because she has this cat named Princess, which she keeps trying to throw out, by the way, on the streets, and I keep telling her not to. She really wants to fuck around. We can fuck around and find out. Something done. She has a cat that pees all over downstairs, on the carpet, on the chair, on the couch, on the clothes, on the this, on the that. Stop trying to blame me and my dog for everything in your life because I will literally come for you. Did you see the new vid dropped exposing the narc alert from concerned girl exposes her narcissism? No, I haven't. Should I do my makeup on live stream tomorrow? Or was she videoing you having those moments though? So she would record me, whether it was just my voice or she would record me as I'm having, like, meltdowns all the time when I was in Wisconsin. I felt so unsafe there. One last thing to say to Emily. Jesus, take the wheel. Um, all I wanted to do was love you. You only ever made me feel, like, hated. I wish things could have been different. Like, I wish you wouldn't have hurt me in the ways that you did. I wish you wouldn't have lied, betrayed over and over, hid things from me, said awful things to me.
Alright girls, there we have it, Amber's version of events. It seems next up will be Emily's side of things. Let me know your thoughts so far and I'll meet you in the comments below.